So I think oftentimes in athletics we think of it as a space void of some of the social issues that go along. We oftentimes think that it doesn't matter about race, gender, class, as long as you can kick a ball well or you can run fast. But really, sports encompasses a lot of the things that happen in our society, and also is a really great space to challenge those things. So I think as leaders in our Big East Conference and throughout the country, really being at the forefront of DEI work can really set a good tone for our athletic department, but also just for the college in general. My particular role came out of a climate assessment done a few years ago, and a lot of the work that's being done is a result of conversations and challenges that have been arising before this role came into fruition. So a lot of these ideas have been tackled. We haven't put forth just a particular position as it relates to that. So part of the climate assessment and some of the recommendations just going on and the work that Bob Driscoll and Jill LaPointe have really been at the forefront of encompasses this work. So a lot of it is really self-generated from the college. This is a very new position. So this particular role and its collaboration with athletics is one of the few roles like this in the country. There's not many of us. And so it's a really unique space. I think we're the only one in the Big East that has this particular role as formalized as it is here. But it is a brand new role, which comes with some challenges, but also really exciting to sort of build what we want it to be and how we can most be impactful for our community. I think in athletics we have a really unique opportunity to be leaders as it relates to DEI work. Athletics is such a force for our college. We're looked at. Some people articulate that the athletics is the front doorstep of higher education, and really people are drawn in to the college because of athletics. And so I think for us, we have a really unique space because we're so visible. Some of the resources that we're afforded to really make change, and we know that if we make change in athletics and we are at the forefront, we can be leaders for the college. I think the uniqueness of our school, not only just being a liberal arts school and our Dominican identity, but its smallness allows us to have great impact. So really being able to maintain and focus in on this work at such a small school allows for us to really see institutional change and infrastructure change as it relates to DEI. So while it is small and that does pose its challenges, I think it's probably one of the biggest assets that we have, is that we are small, we are a family, right? That's such a core component of the Providence College identity, and I think that really lends itself to the work we do. So I always tell people that really doing some self-identity work and really reflecting on your space and your privilege wherever you are and whatever role you have, and then thinking about how you can do so more equitably and really invite more people to the table. So I always tell people that in order to engage in this work, it's important to do that self-reflection, and when you have that self-reflection, you can then jump into some work and really partner and learn from others that are doing this work. So whether that's researching it on your own or going to talks, we had Rob D'Angelo here, Diane Goodman, experts in this space, doing that work for yourself and then really relying and learning from others.